What's up, guys? Welcome back to another New Age DFS UCL preview. Got another nice two-gamer coming up. Hope you guys crushed this one. I know our members did over 32K in winnings today, so we're going to keep on going. Got an interesting one here with Chelsea Real Madrid as the first game we got here. Plus 105 are Chelsea after coming off of getting absolutely thrashed against
Brentford.
Had Mendy. Not a fun time. But
I played Raya, so
if this is the team, we're thinking it's Mount everything, right? But
yes,
if there is a couple of question marks in terms of will Alonso start, because he got yoinked early, was terrible. Part of the reason why they gave up so many goals. So I don't know. We'll see what we think. If it could be Saul there, or maybe James on the left and Azpilicueta on the right. Or will we see Ziyech in for Mount or something? So a lot of things to look for in that Chelsea team.
Yep.
Real Madrid, Cruz and Asensio would split. But, yeah, they're not the most appealing. Villarreal, Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich minus 189. Villarreal should just be Parejo on everything. Maybe a little pinch of Lo Celso, but they don't really get corners anyways. And then Bayern Munich would just be Kimmich. So let's get into the pricing. Soft price slate, as you'll see, and the decision lies at forward. You're just plugging and playing Lewandowski.
For cash, yes. He's going to be very owned because of the soft price, and people are just going to fit him because they can. So I think in cash, you just play. He'll be like 90% owned, and you'll just take that.
You don't think you could just go Sane Coman and call it a day for the discount or something?
I think you can. I'm just saying in terms of ownership, what would be the safe thing to do? In GPP, I think Lewandowski's a fine fade. I think any of the attackers. I don't think there's a block attacker for GPP. Like a Ziyech or something. I think you just plug no matter what.
So we got Benzema here too. Champions League killer. He got them here. I don't think you play him in cash, but GPP sure. Sane and Coman. So Sane has been kind of just bad, especially on the right in terms of DFS. He's not crossing, not shooting, he's just doing nothing. So I will definitely take the discount on Coman for sure.
Yeah, Coman I think is the highest floor of the forwards on the slate.
Yeah, highest floor, cheaper than Sane, 2K cheaper than Lewandowski. Definitely my favorite forward on the slate. I always play Coman. Quick, fast, speedy, whatever you want to call him. Gerard Moreno, GPP, sure. Muller, I don't know what to think. What do you think of Muller?
I don't know. Of the Bayern attacks, I feel like I end up playing him the least. I'm not sure what it is. I think it maybe just because he plays central a lot of the time. I'd rather have someone out wide. But if he scores or gets a few assists, he could very much be in the optimal lineup. There's several factors I think make me lean away from him, but I think he's still a good play.
Yeah, Muller probably needs a goal contribution of some sort to get there, unlike per se Coman. Havertz, GPP, you can't play him in cash today. He's not playing a bad team. Vinicius, maybe some people go to because he's somewhat of a floor.
He's always chalky. He's one of those guys who just get picked.
Well, he gets there, and he's pretty much like cheaper Coman, so I don't hate him, to be honest. Pulisic, we'll see if he starts. He's supposed to. He was probably the reason why Chelsea didn't win, because he wasn't playing. Been good in the Champions League, but he needs a goal to get there, so I don't want to risk that in cash. Danjuma, same thing. PKs, that's what you're hoping for against Bayern. Bayern are leaky, though, so I'm not scared to target Villarreal or anything. They just don't have good players to pick from. You can see Lukaku if he somehow starts or something. And then probably who people go with as their second forward, if not going Coman, Lewandowski, Asensio. Do you like him?
No, not really. He's going to get subbed early, and he just not appealing. I don't know what it is. He doesn't score or assist that often to really make him interesting. When you got a Bayern on the slate who will likely score goals or get points at the minimum.
He splits, though.
That's
the argument. He splits the one corner they'll have.
I'd rather go for the goals. And better players.
Yep. So we keep on going down here, and this is, I don't think you play anybody. So I think the answer is Bayern Munich pieces, Coman, Sane, Lewandowski, and then maybe Asensio, or do you just play two studs? But yeah.
You can afford to go two studs pretty easily.
Yeah, so with the soft pricing for sure. Midfield, I'm going to scroll down here real quick, find my boy Kimmich at 6,400. Like we said with De Bruyne today, don't get cute. Play him. Don't think twice about it. And then you make your decision with the Chelsea guys like Mount or Ziyech. If you see just one of them, you play them. If you see both of them, you probably don't play them.
I think you still play one, just not both. If you see, I think you play Ziyech. If Ziyech is in, I think you play Ziyech. Like, he's cheap enough and he gets enough in open play that I think you just lock him in for 7,600.
Yeah, he's safer. Mount's sometimes just a little bit too tilting for me.
Yeah.
If you were to somehow see Gnabry start, that's a cheap price for him.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's supposed to play Parejo.
Oof, man, Parejo.
He's one of those guys. He's just one of those guys.
Every time you think he's in a bad spot, he's not gonna have set pieces. He ends up scoring or something, and then suddenly he's worked.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
You're more expecting like a 4 or a 5 though that he got last game.
Right. He finally didn't get bailed out. So, but I'm sure people will go to him. I mean, Bayern give up points.
I mean, kind of. They don't give up set points mainly.
And now the second mid, who I think he has to be popular, whether he's a good player or not. Yeah. He's got to be popular. You never see him at 5,400, Tony Cruz. I know you don't like him, but
he's just so weird. Like, he's a set taker, but set taking isn't how he gets most of his points. Right. It's like tackles and foul draws. It's hard to get behind those since he's so not predictable, but then he always does it.
And he doesn't cross his set pieces most of the time anyways.
Yeah, he get like 5 crosses, which I'm like, oh, that's not that good. Like, you look at his points, he has like 12 and just other stuff. So I don't know. It's difficult to work around.
That will be to be determined. If you don't see Asensio, I think that makes Cruz more of a
for sure.
I think you just
have
to play him.
An extra 2 crosses from that.
I think you just have to play him anyways. Like, as much as it hurts. Jorginho, penalty, sure. Modric, maybe. GPP, Trigueros. Lo Celso's interesting, I guess. He's another one. I mean, you'll take a 9, right? I'll take a 9 for 4,600.
If he gets to a 9, I don't know if
he's gotten there twice.
So weird. Yeah, I know, but he was against Juve, not Bayern.
I mean, you take it. I mean, Juve are more solid defensively than Bayern.
Yeah, but they also keep less of the ball than Bayern will.
Goretzka, GPP. I know he's your boy. He's one of your midfielders. You playing him?
If he plays in GPP, sure. I'll throw him in a team or two with Kimmich, hoping for a goal off a set piece.
He kind of has a floor too, so I mean, I'm not going to rule against him at all. If you're just trying to get as much Bayern. Saul, I like we were saying, we don't know if Alonso's going to play. Saul could line up at left wing back or something.
Yeah,
so
I like him a lot there.
If he plays left wing back, I'm interested for sure.
Yep.
Keep going down here. Kovacic, Sabitzer, Conte's interesting. He always gets there somehow.
Yeah, I don't think you'll need to go that low.
Yeah. Capu, another one. He's just been the Champions League killer, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Casemiro, if you see Valverde, he's projected on a site as right winger. If he's somehow there, then 3,400 is not too bad. But
him and Casemiro, I don't mind either of them.
They always get points somehow too. Defender, I think you just play James, right? With or without set pieces, you just play.
Yeah, right wing back, left wing back, whatever he starts in.
Right.
I think you just play. And if there's no Mount, I love him even more. And there's a chance he hops on sets.
Yeah, and he's a terrifying fade. Really terrifying. Yeah. So him, if Alonso plays, you could make the argument.
Yeah.
Aspi, if he's actually playing right wing back, then you could play him. I got bailed out by his goal where he got, I think, 11 with the goal, 12 with the goal.
That did bother me a little bit since I did not have him.
Yeah, so sometimes you take the bailouts where you can. Pedraza is probably someone I don't mind either.
No, he's active sometimes.
Yeah,
when he
again,
plays, really.
you're not scared of Bayern, like I said. So Pavard, maybe people will go to if he's actually playing right back. Just
Yeah.
he doesn't really cross
He'll
is the
take like a.
thing.
I'd be fine with like an 8 though. I'd take that.
Yeah, like we saw with Ake today. You know what you're getting. You're not gonna get good points, but you're gonna get points.
Yeah,
Right?
I'll get like 100 passes. That's a
100
point
passes
there.
and a clean sheet and
Yeah.
call it a day. Estupinian, if he starts over Pedraza, is probably kind of interesting to me. Carvajal, maybe Carvajal. I don't know. He's kind of Aurier, if he keeps wanting to get bailed out with goal contributions, sure. And then we get into the ugly range of just center back praise.
I mean, yeah,
Ferland
they're.
Mendy,
Ooh, that is cheap.
3K.
I saw Rudiger there though, and we were on him over the weekend. He made me a lot of money, and
Yeah, I said
Chelsea, yeah, you
I'll
did. You
shout
did say
I'll
that.
shout myself out. I said Rudiger could score a goal as a center back, but
I think any of Chelsea center backs are always in play. I think they score so many goals from them, and
yeah, so many set piece goals.
I mean, Rudiger's wasn't a
I
set
know,
piece,
but just in general.
but yeah,
And
they're
then
active.
yeah, so Mendy's 3K. He doesn't cross either. You're just hoping for like tackles and fouls drawn and stuff with him. But 3K he can't kill you unless he ends negative, right?
Yeah, which he did last game, playing 90 minutes.
Alaba and all these guys are just maybe Foyth if he plays right back. You can make the argument.
Jasper, if he's somehow in
Yeah,
too.
so yeah, not pretty, but
There's plenty of value though. In
plenty.
different.
Yeah, your salary's not a huge thing here. Goalkeeper, we saw goalkeeper today was pretty ugly. You took the 4 from Vlachodimos or the 10 from Ederson or whatever, but
8 from Ederson. You got a yellow card with
oh
a
no.
clean sheet
So
win.
I mean, that's pretty much goalkeeper in Champions League. Neuer is probably my favorite, even if I don't think he stays clean. He makes saves in most of his games. You expect him to win, right?
Yeah, I know he burned you last weekend, but I kind of inclined to go Mendy again
No.
or Courtois.
Ugh. Maybe Courtois. You always see Courtois in first legs just go insane. So you
Yeah,
could talk
since
me. He's been insane. You could talk me on to him, but Mendy's hurt my feelings,
that
man.
game should be low scoring. Like I don't see. Like I said this first leg for Real Madrid and ended 1-0 PSG. Like Real Madrid are most likely going to sit back, and it's going to be Chelsea with a lot of the ball, a lot of shots, and you take a Courtois. Like in both cases, they're both Donnarumma and Courtois paid off. Donnarumma for the clean sheet win and the saves for Courtois, and I could see it going similarly like this.
Yep. So we got that. Both keepers in play.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ruli's also just been like the Champions League guy, but I just never play this dude, so I don't know. We saw the first leg though. Villarreal keep it close. That means Ruli's doing work most likely.
Yeah, I feel like just home keepers are just not as appealing for saves. I feel like just a trend that we see pretty often.
Yeah. So that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoy. We're gonna keep on crushing. Got Masters tomorrow. By the time this comes out, maybe baseball on Thursday. Also exciting times here. Feel free to follow our socials in the description, and we'll see you on the weekend. Peace.